Alright, and welcome back to Fortnite Save the World. So, on my stream the other day, which is at twitch.tv/AndrewArcade, I did the entirety of the Into the Storm, or actually on stream I did most of the Into the Storm questline, and then I finished it off stream. But thank you to everyone that showed up for that, and I got to play with a whole bunch of you. It was a ton of fun. If you ever want to participate in that, it happens over at Twitch TV, and I'll have a link in the description to the past broadcast of the 6-hour session I had with you all with Into the Storm. Now, because I managed to go all the way to the end, you get your selection of one of these 4 legendary heroes. So naturally, I went over here and I picked Heavy Base Kyle. I'm still working on leveling him up, that way I can unlock Bull Rush, but I really like this particular hero, so that's why I picked him out of the 4 available options. On top of that, I have been leveling up a whole bunch with my skill tree because I've been doing so many missions. So if we head over here to my skill tree, you'll see I have 61 out of 74 complete. So yep, I've filled out a lot of slots, and some of these are really handy. For instance, these 2 circles here increase your backpack size and also your storm shield storage size, which, as I found out very quickly, is super important because you're going to run out of inventory space pretty fast, or at least I have. I've also unlocked the Outlanders and the Ninjas. Now, I was going to wait until I recorded to have my first reaction with both of these, but unfortunately one of my daily quests was to play with the Outlander and get 500 kills with husks. So I do have a little bit of experience with Outlanders, and that's what I'm going to be playing with today because I have to do another storm shield defense. So, and I'm very excited about that because I've expanded the crap out of my storm shield, and I think you're all gonna really like what I've done so far, because over here I maxed out the building branch and I'm able to upgrade the quality of my wood, stone, and metal. We've seen other players do it in my video where they went around and upgrading it, so like now I finally have that ability. So I just wanted to show this because I've just done a lot off camera, but you can see it if you want to because I did stream it all over on my Twitch page. But I've avoided doing as many main story quests as I can because I'm trying to save that for the YouTube videos. So if we go here, I accidentally did a couple of these. I didn't mean to. It just kind of happened while I was doing other quests. But basically, we found out from this DJ that the vendor tech company, everyone thinks that they just went down under because of a financial crisis, but it turns out that there's some kind of conspiracy behind it. We don't really know the details yet, and Ray has informed us that they want to go and expand our storm shield, so that's what we're going to do. And another awesome thing from doing the entire event of Into the Storm and a handful of other daily quests and everything, I've managed to farm up 2,300 V-Bucks. So these V-Bucks are completely just from playing Save the World. So you get a pretty tremendous amount. It's pretty nuts. Anyway, let's go over to my home base, and I'm excited to show you all what it looks like. I'm going to be sure to select an Outlander though, and then in the next video I'll probably play as a ninja. I have not touched the ninja class at all, so I don't know how that's like at all. I've only seen other people use them, obviously. I did also unlock squad bonus and mission defenders, so when I equip these people, they basically give me like bonus stats. I kind of just picked ones at random. I haven't really put much thought into it or done much research, but I probably will eventually. So here you can see the different Outlanders. I have Enforcer, Grizzly, I had Deadeye as well. This is a ninja, so I have Assassin Sarah, and then I got Harvester Sarah from the loot box from the Into the Storm llama. And this is another Outlander too, so Ted shot Jess, but I'm gonna go probably use Grizzly or Deadeye because I've actually leveled them up a little bit. So let's go and use Deadeye. Why not? Because I haven't used the ability Phase Shift yet, so I'm not sure what that's like. So now we are ready to go and start this. I'm hoping I'll be able to do this by myself. Another thing that I've also unlocked recently are gadgets. So this is something I unlocked in the skill tree. With gadgets, this is where you can go and equip different special abilities. So for instance, I can make it so that I can call in a supply drop at any time, and it drops 60 wood, stone, and metal. but I have Adrenaline Rush equipped, so it restores HP and friendly players in a 1-tile range instantly. The other thing that I have equipped is an airstrike, and we saw that in the very first video with Ramirez, but now I have it available on all of my heroes, which is pretty freaking cool. But yeah, let's go launch this, and then I'm going to give you all a tour of my storm shield. Okay, so here we are. As you can see, things have kind of changed just a little bit, because before we had a bunch of crappy little wooden walls surrounding the storm shield, but I've definitely beefed it up quite a bit. You can see that I've upgraded some of the metal around here. So this is the 2nd tier metal, and then this is the 3rd tier metal. It requires a lot of resources to upgrade though, but it's definitely worth it because it fortifies your structures a ton. So I definitely wanted to make a stairwell, that way if anyone wants to snipe, they can come up here and try to basically get a better view. I put some healing pads around. This is still very much a work in progress. Like, I still need to put traps and more healing around the world, but I've built this up a ton because I've just been gathering resources like mad. And then over here, you'll see that I've built this ginormous pyramid, and we have a whole bunch of other traps down this way too. I'm really excited to actually finally expand my storm shield. I've been wanting to do it forever. But this is one of my favorite areas because of this fancy little like staircase that I made. And then the reason I built a pyramid here is because there is a structure here that I get to place. So it's an amplifier, and I'm going to put it in there, and the pyramid will protect it essentially. There are some other amplifiers off in the distance as well, and I have slowly started to build some stuff over that way too. So let me go run over there and show that off in the meantime. So you can see I've placed a few traps here and there. I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, I'm very much like a novice to doing a layout, and I still struggle with trying to get the husk to go down the specific path that I want them to go through. That way my traps get the most use. So right now I'm kind of just building at random. I don't really have any thoughts before I start building. I kind of just go with the flow and hope that it looks somewhat decent. But doing this stuff really is reminiscent of all the time that I spent in Fallout 4, basically building up all of my settlements. And this has been such a blast. And I'm glad to know that in the future, there are other storm shields that I also will be able to customize. So it's not just this zone that you get to really make your own. There's some other ones later on, farther in the story, which you'll unlock. And then here I have this little like wooden base. I didn't want to destroy this just because I actually really like this little watchtower, so I kind of just left it there. But yeah, that is... Oh, actually, hold on. I forgot. I have one more little area over here. I ran out of resources, as you can see. I still need to go out and farm up some more, but I'm working on it. So over here, we've got this little pathway. One of my friends, Francisco the Mage, was like trying to give me instructions on how to better make it to force Husk to go down a certain pathway. And apparently this is a pretty common like mechanic of using these 3 specific tiles. I guess will force the Husk to walk around it. So I haven't actually tried it yet, but this is kind of my demo. So that way, hopefully the Husk walk down here and get basically stung by all these spikes a ton and these traps here. The reason I have so many floor spikes is just because I had a ton of resources to make them, and it was just easier to do it because I just had an excess amount. So mass producing them was pretty straightforward. But anyway, I want to start this now. So we're going to head over here. Oh, I guess we should show our abilities. So number 5 is to do the shift. Whoa. Okay, so it's kind of like Tracer's Blink. Actually, it's exactly like it. So whatever direction you're going in, and then once you press 5, you can blink wherever you want. Oh, and then I'm going to hold off on using number 7. Number 7 is my favorite. It's the bear. Hold on, let's go and install this upgrade. And now we'll go and activate the storm shield to defend. No one is asking if they want to hop in, so I'm just going to do this solo. And hopefully it'll go okay. One can dream, right? I love the mobility of the Outlander. I like how fast they can go. I'm not used to it, especially as a constructor. So here we go.
Shield power increasing.
It's increasing. Got it. I wonder... Okay, it's going to be 4 waves. And they are going to come down this way from the south. Got it. Where are they going to spawn? Uh-oh. I might have not... Oh, I see. Wow, they're beyond. They're over there. See, they're spawning outside of the shield. So the bonus is to keep all of the outpost buildings above 80% HP. Oh, man. And the first person we're dealing with is the Smasher. No wall is safe. Uh-oh. This might be some bad news. Oh, God, where are they coming from? Down this way. Okay. Well, thankfully, I've got some pretty beefy weapons. Let's go toss this down here. So that thing that I just spawned, it's that mechanical bear. We've seen it before in a video, but now I finally have the ability, and it helps gun down a whole bunch of enemies in the nearby area. I also have a ton of amazing weapons because a whole bunch of people have been, like, still showering me with gifts pretty much. But I'll go and try to show off some cool ones that I've received recently. My most recent favorite one, and I got the schematic for this, is the Noble Launcher. So this is a grenade launcher. It uses like plasma energy. But the cool thing about it is you can charge it up. And as you charge it up, a ginormous like sonic boom just goes throughout a very large radius and knocks out enemies like at an instant. It's pretty nuts. Let me go see which melee weapons I have. So I have this cool scythe, and I've learned with the scythe, so you have your left click, which is basically your standard attack, and then you can use your right click to use like a stronger attacks. So this is with that scythe in particular, but there are also other animations which we can find soon. And thankfully I've beefed this up quite a bit, so we should be fine. I don't have any stone to repair this though, so that might be a little bit tricky. Let's try the Stormblade over here that I have. And oh, actually though, hold on. With that particular enemy, it's probably not the best idea to use that melee attack. These little dudes are kind of freaky. They just like leap at you for some reason. But yeah, all of them have their own like animation when you right click, and it does more damage too. So that was pretty simple and straightforward. I may have gone a little bit overboard with the defenses, to be honest. And I'm like pretty overpowered for this because I've just done so many side quests and I've just basically am way OP for all of these enemies that I'm fighting essentially. But wave 2 out of 4 is starting. Let's see what else I've gone recently that I really like. So we've got a super shredder here. I kind of forget what some of these even do, to be honest. Let me go equip the bear, because someone left a YouTube comment saying that I forgot to show off the bear shotgun. So that's my bad. I'll go do that. I wish that Save the World and Battle Royale had different key bindings though. That's the only reason why my abilities at the moment are still those awkward numbers. It's not the most natural thing to like reach all the way over my keyboard to use the ability. So I feel like I should probably mess around with that and try to get a better situation for me, essentially. Oh, another thing that's really cool too is that I have upgraded my pickaxe. So that is through the skill tree, and now my pickaxe does more damage, it looks nicer, and I also have an alternative attack where I use energy to do a like power-up move basically for emergencies. Oh yeah, let's use an airstrike. I haven't done that in a while. So there's the airstrike. It's really handy to have, especially when you're trying to clear out a whole bunch of people, because that can be pretty difficult for sure. But let me go heal. I know I have max health, but that's what the healing animation looks like, in case any of you were wondering. And this game is definitely like, as you continue to play it, a lot of things just suddenly click and make sense. Because I will say, the game, as much as I do enjoy it, it does toss in a lot of information and mechanics, and for me it was kind of difficult to catch on. But thankfully a whole bunch of you have been leaving so many nice comments and tips and tricks that a lot of it has started to make a lot of sense. But let me go and equip a different weapon. Let's use the death ray. The death ray is a lot of fun. I like the particle effects for this. There we go. So yeah, it seems like the ninja class is definitely the most liked one. At least when I was playing with a whole bunch of you on Twitch, like just about everyone was playing a ninja. And I even did a poll on my stream, and I think it was about like 50 or 60% of people in my chat at that time preferred to play the ninja over all the other classes. And I'm wondering if they'll ever add more classes in the future. I mean, obviously right now they have a lot on their plate and this game is still in early access, but it would be cool to continue to see more diversity with the hero classes too. I don't really know what the perks of the Outlanders are. I believe that they gather resources faster, and they can also... Oh, we got a charge fragment over here. Nice. So use charge fragments to power up your fragment abilities like Teddy and Shock or something. I couldn't finish reading that in time. If you go around and you pick up something similar to that, you can get that mechanical pinata. And I opened one in the previous part, so... Oh, you know what? I could probably... Let me go place down some more traps here. I feel like this might be a pretty decent area to put these. Unless they go around the other side. Did I already activate this? Oh, no, I did not. Whoops. My bad. Anyway, yeah, if you have the ability to spawn a llama, sometimes those little nodes will basically... Oh, I don't have a fence here. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't... Oops, that's my bad. I did not mean to use metal here. I was supposed to use brick to keep it more consistent, but you know what? I had to make do because I only have one brick at the moment. I was actually going around and upgrading this place a little bit, so whoops, that was my bad. I'm gonna drop down the bear over there while I go over here to the left. That's why I like that particular special ability, because as the bear basically takes care of enemies on the right side, I can go and focus on other enemies over here. And yeah, dude, the dashing is so fun. I keep forgetting I have it. So I feel like all of the classes are really fun to play so far. The constructors are nice to play with a party setting, but when I'm playing solo, the constructor isn't quite as fun to play as, personally, for me anyway. But yeah, actually, if any of you have any feedback on like what your favorite classes are, I would really love to know, because obviously everyone has their own play style. These lobbers are really annoying though. The lobbers will definitely do quite a bit of damage to your structures from far away. So I do recommend dealing with those like almost as soon as possible, because they've got quite a bit of range on them. So I have made the mistake in the past of ignoring them, and yeah, it's just not a good time when that happens. But let's go here. I think that the ninjas can also double jump as well, so they have a lot of mobility too. I'm not exactly sure what other kind of class I would like to see, but if there was a particular class that you could think of, please let me know. Thankfully, we only have 25 seconds left here, which is not bad. Let me just continue shooting people. This is working out beautifully. They're all running through my trap. I almost don't even want to shoot anymore. I want to just see how effective these traps are. I think all of these are rare, so they should do a pretty decent amount of damage. And yeah, we could even go up here from far away and aim down this way too. So that's another thing I like about the pyramid. The fact that you can walk up on it rather quickly. And now, the final wave is going to come, let's see, from the south. Alright, we got it. And obviously, since I've fortified this pyramid, I think it's going to be pretty safe from all of these particular attacks. Let's go here. I have this cool shotgun called the Dragon. Oh yeah, so I have two siege breakers, but see how they have different effects? I don't really know what the difference is, but apparently you can upgrade your weapons in different ways to give them like different effects essentially. And I'm going to go back. You know what? I really like my Mercury light machine gun. I've been using that a ton. And I did get the schematic for it too. So whenever it breaks, I can craft my own and basically keep using it nonstop. It's just so cool. I love the way that it lights up, especially in the storm. It has like such an awesome neon effect. The next event that's coming, apparently everything is going to be military themed. So for Into the Storm, it had this kind of cool, like, somewhat 80s inspired neon aesthetic. So I'm not exactly sure what to expect for the military theme. If it's just going to be like a lot of, I don't know, camo print or something. I can't really picture it in my head. And then Season 4 for Battle Royale is starting up very, very soon. And that is going to be superhero themed, which I'm really excited for, because the teasers that they've been showing on Twitter have been so good. And like the whole marketing that they've been doing behind it is so clever, because I talked about that crazy meteor that's been in the sky. I don't know if we can see it in this particular area, but I did show it off in Save the World in a map. And now meteorites in Battle Royale have been crashing and have basically been destroying structures all over the map. So something I think is definitely going to get destroyed. A lot of people, again, have been speculating that it's going to be tilted towers. So we'll find out if that speculation is accurate or not in just a couple days. Oh, so this particular wave, by the way, instead of waiting for time to run out, we basically just have to eliminate all of the enemies. So there's only 11 left, and I'm gonna summon my bear.
You are not a bear.
I wanted to show off the speech, the voice acting for the bear too, because it's really fun.
You are not I.
You did it!
A bear.
But there we go. Simple enough. Not bad. That went by rather quickly, and the cool thing about this too is that I'm going to get 100 V-Bucks out of this, so I'm pretty stoked. By the way, you can press the escape button to rush the experience and loot box segments. That way you can get back to your home base a little bit quicker. Yo, and I got 3 mini llamas from this. Nice.
You killed it out there!
I agree. Nice work, Commander. Whoa, check out the map. According to preliminary scans, the area we just discovered is crawling with husks. But it's also loaded with treasure! And presumably terrified survivors. Let's get out there and rep this beautiful base!
Whoa, yeah, my map has definitely expanded quite a bit.
You're in trouble with one of the survivors, Commander. I'd love to help you out, but Dr. Blackwell is super intimidating. So, good luck!
Commander, I understand that you're letting your health station supply run dangerously low. You're sending your team into the storm unprepared. I suggest you stock up on healing supplies before you need them yourself, if you catch my meaning.
Well, that went better than expected, right? Let's find the crafting ingredients and craft those health stations. Please, please do that. I'm so afraid of her.
We will do it. I promise you, Ray. But I wanted to talk about the map real quick. So basically, this was really intimidating when I first saw it on other live streams, and I just couldn't really understand what was even happening here. But all of these different little circles are different missions and zones that you can travel to. And then the symbols are to reflect what type of mission they are. So this symbol is for Fight the Storm. And the vans are for Ride the Lightning. And then with the weather balloons, those are called Retrieve the Data. And then the color indicates the difficulty of it, I believe. So the green means that you're at the recommended level or higher. Oh, so with yellow, it seems like you're barely meeting the requirements. And then obviously if it's a red, then that means that you're underpowered. Now over here, this question mark, play with others. This basically means that you can matchmake into another person's game and help them out with a mission at random. So if you don't really care about doing a particular mission, you can go there and do it. Sometimes when you go to quests and you go to your daily quest section, it will ask you to do 3 play with other quests. So that's where you have to go to fulfill that need. So you need to go here, and then you got to make sure to hit quick play for that in order for it to count. But yeah, now I'm starting to understand this game a lot more. And again, it's thanks to so many of you that have been super, super kind and have been really going the extra mile to help me out with just about like everything. So I really, really do appreciate it. And now I've just unlocked the ability to transform things. So I haven't done this yet. Also, there is something called the collection book. I've been using it a little bit. I've basically been putting in any extra items I have in here or things that I just don't want because I was running out of space. And when you deposit items in here, you level up your collection book. And as you level up your collection book, you get a bunch of different rewards, including V-Bucks, hero experience, skill points, and so on. Now with my loot, I'll probably just open these off screen, to be honest. The mini llamas are cool, but they don't really give anything too exciting typically. So that's going to be it for this part. And then when we come back, we're going to go do the medic quest. And it looks like I will probably receive this character Penny after I'm done with it. So, oh yeah, it says it right here, Tank Penny will be received. And by the way, there weren't specific quests with these, I don't think, unless I'm just like completely missing it somewhere. But basically, once I went into the skill tree and unlocked them, I got the check mark. So I think that I'm good. I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, anyway, that's all for now, and I'll see you all next time.